Welcome back to another video, guys. This time we are playing on my main account and we are playing against top 9 player in the world, Greek player, probably one of the best Greek players after Greek Mafia and couple of them as well. As you can see, I started with my typical formation that I am accustomed with, 4-4-2 diamond with the big players in the midfield. He played with typical meta. I already isolated Messi and I isolated his Edgar Davids because I was thinking that those two guys are going to be the big threat against me, especially with the passing and everything. From the kickoff, my opponent started very strongly. As you can see from this attack, again, it was typical meta attack that you want to single out your striker, do the 1-2 pass, but it didn't work. Now in the second attack, 1-2 pass did work perfectly. Messi with a little bit of finesse dribbling and scored an opener, and he started with 1-0. Again, typical meta behavior. When you score after the kickoff, you go into double blue until you recover the ball, then you go one blue, and when you get out of your own half, then you, or in this case when ball gets out, you go into balance. This is an unforced mistake and easy tap in for finesse shot for my Van Basten, and we got equalizer 1-1. Again, from the kickoff, instantaneous attack. This time I was vigilant and I saved myself. A little bit forced mistake there, 1-2 pass easily, but this Buffon was on the top of the game and saved me from 2-1 in that instant. Now he had the attack on the side, cut back and perfectly scored the goal, easily cut back. Two players were totally open, none of my defenders were there to defend from that. From the kickoff we lost the ball. He had again instantaneous attack. Somehow I managed to take the ball out without getting the penalty in the process, so that was a win-win luck. Again, 1-2 pass. This time my defenders were ready for that, but somehow ball stayed glued to his feet. He had another attack, but we foiled that and we had the count. In the 36th minute, again, this time he wanted to do a cutback, but defenders were perfectly aligned, so he couldn't execute the cutback from that position. In the 42nd, again, mistake was made by him. We have the cross from the side, didn't work initially. Again, taking the ball with a little bit of foul probably, but somehow game didn't react to it. It was plus 2 minutes. Somehow I defended myself there, and I was thinking it's plus 2 minutes, it's going to be end after this corner, but Konami decided that game should last a little bit longer than the corner itself. With this miss I was lucky again, and yeah, we went in the second half with opponent leading by 2-1. Kickoff was ours. Now we tried to do patiently. He was again in the blue. We patiently managed to somehow, didn't get the penalty there, but ball stay glued to the ground, and Messi did blitz at the top of the corner, and it was 2-2. A little bit of aggressive play by him. What I mean aggressive is on borderline fouls, but game also didn't recognize that, so it was somehow equal for that. This mistake, I was thinking, oh, okay, it's going to go into the goal, but it didn't. And like unspoken rule, when you miss the gift chance, you're going to concede on the other half, and that was 3-2 for us. As you can see, I don't go into the blue when my opponent has the kickoff. I don't have that mentality that I need to protect the result or something like that. I always want to outscore my opponents, outplay them. I don't have that typical rat mentality. When you lead, you must protect that lead. In 87 minutes, I made a mistake and it resulted into the goal, 3-3. And in this minute, I only had the time to take the super subs and change my team, put fresh players in. I don't know why it didn't happen earlier, because we didn't have the break for the match itself, and that's the point. Sometimes when you want to have your players fresh, the game is not allowing you. I tried a couple of times to make a foul, but the opponent's players were jumping over the slide tackle, so I couldn't execute it. It didn't went into throw-in, it didn't went into corners, nothing until the 88th minute when I conceded the goal. We had again last attack, and of course it was foiled. Did the sliding tackle there to just stop the counter and not concede the goal, because it always happened like that. But nevertheless, GG to opponent. I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next videos. Check the other videos on the channel as well. Bye bye everyone.